Hello, fellas. What to search? My name is Nick Studio Hill, and yeah, let's get to it. So I'm hearing about the movie called A Working Man. If you don't know about the movie called The Working Man, it's a movie starring Jason Statham, and honestly, it's a action thriller movie, and people were definitely going to see that movie in theaters instead of Disney Snow White, and I don't blame them honestly, because spending your money for bad movie is kind of remind me that you're spending money for drug, which is really stupid. So yeah, so I'm hearing about A Working Man is a #1 democracy at the box office more than Disney Snow White. Are you telling me that a Jason Statham movie made more money than Disney Snow White? Man, Disney, this is really unmagic, dude. This is not Disney magic, my dude. This is easily a un-Disney magic. So I already know I did show that in my last night video, but this is the last time I'm gonna show that freaking thing. But what if it would go even lower to 14 to 4 into even worse than 0? I honestly don't want that. Anyway, so this is Snow White have gotten a 1.5 out of 10, and once again, that is even worse than Freddy Got Finger, Battlefield Earth, and even worse than Dragon Ball Evolution and Transformers Revenge of the Fallen. But when you compare to that awful rating into an okay one, man, Disney, you F that Snow White movie up big time. So A Working Man, even this rating is not that good, but hey, at least it's way better than Disney Snow White IMDb rating. So A Working Man got a 6.1 out of 10, which is not bad at all, honestly. But hey, at least it's way better than Disney Snow White IMDb rating, because this rating is even as atrocious as Megamind vs. the Doom Syndicate. Saying Disney Snow White is worse than Megamind 2? Man, Disney, you F this movie up big time, and you F Wager Zego movie up big time. And yeah, and no wonder I heard about the rumor that Wager Zego is going to sue Disney here in the future. And really, Disney, you're going to have another lawsuit. Okay, first you have it in 2018, which I'm probably you guys been living under the rock in that year, which is me actually. So Disney just got sued over a poster from Solo movie, honestly, and I refuse to call it a Star Wars story. It sounds stupid, it's very idiotic, and it is such a odd title for your Star Wars movie. Really, Catholic Kennedy, that's stupid. Anyway, guys, so yeah, first you have that. Second, you have a Indiana Jones 5 copyright when Lucasfilm borrow a backpack without permission. Why borrow without permission? That's stupid. And then you got another lawsuit for Moana 2 copyright, and oh my god. And another lawsuit they have for Disney, which is in the what's that called again? Oh yeah, the dwarf actor. Yeah, you have the dwarf actor. You have the dwarf actor in the video doing a protest and wanted to sue Disney over a CGI dwarf. And now, due to a lot of controversial that Rachel did, and now are you telling me that I heard a bunch of rumor about Rachel Zegel is going to sue Disney? Disney, enough with your lawsuit already is a pain in my A. So once again, A Working Man got a 6.1 out of 10, which is not bad at all, but hey, at least it's way better than this god-awful rating right here, and for God's sake, this even wasn't the emotion movie. So A Working Man, so A Working Man got a 52% on Rotten Tomato for the critic, which is very bad, and this film got a 90% for the audience. And I'm really thinking that the audience based on Jason Statham fan base, which Jason Statham, you have a wonderful fan base. You have a wonderful fan base that people will definitely get their ticket and go see your movie, which, well done, man. Well done. Even you getting old these days, but I am so glad that you finally redeemed yourself, just like you were in The Beekeeper. Or, like I call it, the Bee Movie 2. Nah, just kidding. I was just making a joke in this Nick Cage Studio Lounge. Ha ha ha, yeah. Anyway, so when you look at to the top critic into all the audience, not bad, honestly. So this film got a 46%, which is even lower than 52. Did I say 52? Yeah. So this. And all the audience, they give this film a 85%. Even I prefer the actual rating, but hey, at least it's way better than what Disney Snow White have gotten. This film got a 41%, and this film got a 74%, but when you look at to the top critic and all the audience, man, and when you compare it to that, man, Disney, you effed this movie up big time, man. That is the biggest mistake that you ever did since Disney's Mom, which is the bomb at the box office. Well, let's look at some screening of Disney Snow White first, and then I will compare it to that in The Working Man. Let's check to 7. Not good at all. Okay, what about 9? Okay, got a few people, but hey, that's not good enough, honestly. But let's check out A Working Man. Dun dun dun. Yeah, let's check out. So let's check out for 6. Okay, you got a bunch of Jason Statham fan base all having their ticket to go see this movie tonight. That is awesome. Okay, what about 9? Well, actually, even this film have the same screening like Disney Snow White, but it kind of makes sense, honestly, because it shows that people don't feel like waking up at late at night and go see a movie, honestly. Well, it's at 9:15, so probably some people just don't want to get their ticket early, want to do it for the last minute. I don't know. I don't understand why people like to do that in this build time. So yeah, so when you compared to the screening into that, A Working Man got a much better screening than what this film gotten. Man, Disney, once again, you fricked this movie up big time. Disney, you better do something about this, or else it is going to get worse on you. And it can show that do not ever mess with Jason Statham and MGM. And don't ever mess with that director who brought you the Suicide Squad, which is disgusting. Even, yeah, I'm just take that. You know what? I just take that back. I just said, yeah, that film was not disgusting. That film was terrible. How about that? Terrible, then disgusting. So, yeah. Anyway, guys, so that was my video called A Working Man Beat Disney Snow White at the box office. And, yeah. I just don't feel like going to see Snow White in theaters, and yes, I already know that some of the Disney fanboy are going to come after me and say, oh, come on, Nick Hick Studio Lounge, just give Snow White a chance. Do you honestly think I'm going to go see Disney Snow White with a bunch of empty seats? Dude, that is not Disney magic. That is un-Disney magic. That is the same screening of Joker 2 last year. Yeah, I do not want to see a Disney movie when you have a bunch of empty seats. That's un-Disney magic. I already know that sounds sad to hear, but that's un-Disney magic. Like, having a bunch of empty seats for your Disney movie, that is so pathetic. Man, Disney, you effed this up big time again, and no wonder I heard about the rumor that Rachel Zegers going to sue you again. Yeah, another lawsuit, Disney. Are you freaking kidding me right now? You know what? I'm done. Anyway, guys. So, this is Nick Hicks Studio signing off. And Jason Statham, let it go. And Disney, do better.